dun, 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 dun. Hey! Hello! Hey! Happy Friday. It's me, Andre. 2 streams in 1 week? What is this? Who are you, Andre? I'm your Wonder Master. We're sharing some, welcome! We're sharing some Warp Worlds fan submissions. This is loud on my end, so it's probably backing up on your end. Whoa! Alright. Is that better? Who knows? We're sharing some, that's my mom's name. We're sharing some Warp Worlds fan art today. I'm going to say fan art because y'all's are fans. No, some of them are raffle wins and things like that, but I'm just sort of calling them fun art. I know, fun art, because I'm not nervous at all. Because I don't really know what else to call it. Wonder Weaver art. Y'all Wonder Weavers. Hello out there, if there's anyone out there. You can say hi in the chat, or you don't have to. You can just chill. What am I doing? I'm really good at this. If anyone hasn't tuned in before, I'm super awesome at all this. Is my face too bright on that side? I got my window open today because it's sunny out. Gotta get some sun, you know, gotta get the vitamin D. I'm in the basement most of the time here, so. Okay. I've never done this before. Let's move this over. We'll kind of do like maybe a little brief mini tour of the Wayfinder's Journal right before we get started here. Not like a whole thing, but that way, if anyone's still coming a little bit later and tunes in. Hello! Hello, Mrs. Autism, and hello, Puff1N820. Puffin820. That's almost like 420. Wait a minute. Wait. I think I know what you did there. Hey, check. I keep forgetting my hair's so awesome today. Like, I look like Don King mixed with Johnny Depp and Giorgio Tsoukalos. It's... Why are you looking at my face? Okay, let's get out of here. Nobody wants to see this ugly mug. What? What? Yes, we did it. Oh, you can see all my saved tabs up here. Now you'll know that I figure and gesture drawing. Kiag Shiny, I don't even know what that is. Bubble Up, yeah, use that. Control Paint's awesome. YouTube, Tokyo, Asian Chill. Anyhow. Tony Stark, I can see that. That wasn't a talk to the hand, that was a Iron Man blast. But also, no offense, I didn't mean to Iron Man blast you either, but yeah, I don't know how to do a Tony Stark. I don't know how to do a... I'm not very good Robert Downey Jr. I don't have glasses, otherwise I'd put on some cool shades. Anyhow, this... Maybe I should just get rid of my face altogether. Really, does anybody need this? Nobody wants to look at that right now. This is a Wayfinder's Journal, which I'm sure maybe both of you or whoever's out there might have already sort of seen some of it. And it's a big, giant, long, scrolling disaster of like some descriptions of what it is and what the Warp Worlds is and blah 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 and all the lore and characters and animation tests and music and all the stuff that I've made so far. So basically, it's a big sort of RPG compendium of all of this stuff. Oh hey, no worries, Puff. You don't have to talk so much or at all, but I do want to know what video game you're playing because that's freaking awesome and I'm kind of jealous now. But this is gonna be awesome. So this is the sort of jump to menu, which is kind of nice that you can switch to here if you want to check out different sections. later on. I put little new things, boop, 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 little new here, so that it says, like, when I update them, these are probably not so new now, but I'll refresh this probably maybe tomorrow, now that we got some new stuff from our last stream. Anyway, so we go down here and we go jump to, and we're like, okay, we got all these different sections. That's a lot of W's, Matt. We go down here to Wonder Weaver, parentheses, fan art. And I'll take us here. Oh, right off the top. This is artisan, but I was going to do it in order of artists. Oh no. Oh god. Oh god, I'm so embarrassed. I'm not that embarrassed. It's okay. Don't panic. Don't. Oh my god. Okay, well now we're spoiling them all. Oh, spoilers. No. Okay, let's just quickly scroll. Oh, look at that. It's all like a preview of what's to come, but here we go. We did it. No, you're not the only one with a gazillion bookmarks. Oh man, you should see that I had to close all my tabs. I had like 500 tabs, like unnecessary amount. I got Discord tabs, and I got YouTubes, and I got Bubble Up, and I got, holy moly, I got the Blue Sky, and I wonder why my computer can't do anything. Boom. Tries not to look. Yeah, pay attention to your video game. Oh, I see what you're saying. Try not to look at those things. Yeah, don't look. Either way. We're done. We did it. I think we're at the part I wanted to start at. This, people, is the first ever, like, Wonder Weaver fan art of, like, anything I've ever had of anyone drawing one of my characters. That's a lie. I already lied to you guys right off the top. Sorry. My friend Nico did draw one of my characters in high school. It was like a Googla character. I think Nico called it that. Whatever. That's cool with me. Actually, Googlas kind of look a little bit like Lark. Funny enough, my art style hasn't changed all that much since I was a child. I've kind of gone back to embrace it on purpose for Warp Worlds, to have that sort of storybook, childlike vibe, so that everyone can sort of feel free to submit art and everything, and there's no sort of super rendered, elite, crazy art. It's like everyone's willing to able to participate. Anyhow, this piece is beautiful and rendered and lovely, and this is by Henri from by Henri Draws at Blue Sky, or sorry, bsky.social. Man, I wanted to write these things in big text so like I have them pop up. I should. I'll try to put them in the description. I'll put everyone's handles in the description after this, but sorry these don't pop up, but you can pause them and you can do like a little zoom in here. I don't know if I can zoom in really. I don't think I can. Oh, I can. Well, there we go. Yeah, but I'm gonna do that and screw up the whole thing. This music makes me feel exceptionally stupid, so it's fitting. I don't know where we are anymore. Oh god. Oh god. This is the worst way to do this, Matt. I thought it was gonna be so easy. Oh, spoilers! Okay, let's just do it this way. It's fine. Oh my gosh, what have I done? People. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. Just don't look. Just don't look. We'll get the hang of this. Let's just scroll and not try to do anything fancy. Because this is maybe not the way I should have done this. I should have put them in a folder. Okay. Lark. Let's try this again. By Henri. By henridraws.bsky.social. That's Blue Sky if you want to check it out. It's great. The community there is fantastic. And this is pretty much where all of these came from. This was the first piece since I was an adult of Lark. And I think Yeah, right? Legendary People is right. Other James is dropping in. We got the other James. We got Mrs. Artisan. We got Poppin. We got some crazy legends. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Seriously, this is insane. But I'm so glad that you're here because some of this stuff is your stuff. So anyway, this one. This, I just thought was so beautiful. It was so crazy just to see, like, the first ever drawing of Lark. Again, like, I guess we can go into a little bit of Lark and stuff. I should have actually shown a drawing of my own Lark so that you guys all have reference. But I think you three all know what's going on, who's out there right now anyhow. We'll get there. But, so Lark's this sort of, like, little anthro kind of impish character, I guess. And in their little cron sack, and I just thought it was so amazing that they like nailed the colors. They got these little swirlies on their knuckles and the little like sort of lines that I draw, like this sort of anime eyelash kind of thing I purposely put there. And again, like, it means so much. Legitimately, okay, I just gotta like camera this because like it means so much. Seriously, all y'all that like any of this, that you've done any of this, but just the fact that you put in some of these, like, okay, I'm gonna gush this whole dang time, but these like just the little details, the little things that you noticed, and like the fact that Lark's got this like cake question mark, because I don't know, it's just one of Lark's traits that they just like cake and they're obsessed with cake, and I just thought it was a cute thing. And like, I don't know, Henri took the time to look that up and kind of like be a part of the lore and draw that in, and melts my little heart. Melts my little heart. It's beautiful. Oh, I'm checking out the chat here. Yes, we do. Yes, Henri drew Lark so cute. I know. What a beast. I know. Sorry. Especially today. I got this like thing going on, and then I got the facial hair growing as I start as Captain Jack. Literally, I don't know when the dates are. I'll figure it out in 3 weeks. I think it's October 8th. Yeah, October 8th I think is when we start rehearsals, and I think we open the 25th. So I don't know if I'll be able to braid this thing by then, but we can get some curls going on. The eyeliner I just usually wear anyway, so it's just typecast. But hi, Captain Matt. Savvy? Good thing. It's a good thing. And then this hair, I don't know, this just turned out today. I feel like, I don't know what's going on. Anyhow, boom. Okay, this Henri, again, I can go on and Henri about all of these forever, but let's sort of keep going. This one, it's alright. It's a little soft. I try not to put too much product. I try to fluff it with the blow dryer and just a little bit of hairspray, so it's got some volume. I can do the Alf. It's got the like, go Willie. That was a terrible Alf. You know what I mean. Lark and Raz by Bab Puff. I think it's Bab Puff. I don't know if it's Babe Puff, but I think it's Bab Puff. They go by Bab and stuff, so I'm pretty sure. Again, amazing artist, like so crazy. They're just kind of bringing out some sketch comms and stuff like that, and their line art and I don't know how to describe it, but it's just like, I don't know, so lively, so clean. It's got such like a original style. It's got like comic book mixed with sort of anime vibes. It's very, I don't know, unique, and kind of again reminds me of a little bit of my style, but more what I would want my style to be. So I'm a little bit jealous of seeing some of these people interpret my art and be better at it, but you know, that's how it goes. Oh, something up above. Never mind that. Mind, stay focused. James, the other James. How many Jameses are there? I know Bad Pup did just a good job. So anyhow, this is Lark, and I just thought it was so cute how kind of like, I don't know, tall and cute, and like their little pose with the little winky eye and this little heart here. I want to zoom in, but I know I'm gonna screw it up. Wait, can I do this? Is this gonna... Do I even know how to use my own Wayfinder's journal? We did it! Oh, this is so much better. Scratching my nose like a weird person. Yeah, because people don't scratch their noses. So this is Lark on the left, and this is their character Raz. Raz apostrophe very. So it belongs to Lark, or sorry, Babpuff. A lot of strange names here. They're a Circle of Stars druid, and they're like a little anthro bat character. And again, just so cool. Can I zoom in? I can! Oh man, this is so much better. Look, see, like, who built this thing? So stupid. Some sort of genius. They are, yeah, they kind of have this, like, this, I just love this arc, this long kind of, like, curve they've got here, and this flow that they've got to them. It's beautiful, and this big, they got this huge, like, pupil, which is really cute, the big eye, and the little kiss mark, just love it. And again, like, it means so much to just the, like, attention to detail that everybody takes and puts in, like, the little, like, this little scratchy marks that are kind of indicating that it's, you know, a cron sack, and the little, they didn't miss, like, the little cron things, and the fact that it's written here, and this even, it says, like, it says grade B upside down, actually. So again, like, they found the references and, like, clearly took the time, and that just means, like, the world to me. It's just, I don't know, to see somebody else actually take the time to do something that I've created, it means a lot. Anyhow, blah 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 blah. But I really like this one too, especially I really liked that the face especially was very animal-y. Like, it had this really, like, furry cheeks and these really big ears, and this sort of, like, almost more goat-like horns that were, like, really edgy and have these ridges and stuff. And I just thought, they looked like a real kind of fey creature. It was really neat. But yeah, do check out Babpuff. How can I zoom back out? Yeah, I did it. Babpuff. Oh, did I not put? Oh no, I'm so sorry. I didn't put their handle here, but I got it. I can find it. Hold up. I won't miss nobody. I already feel bad that I didn't really kind of get all these things worked out as I wanted to. I wanted to, like, everybody's names pop up, and you know, but just, there's a lot. There's a lot going on. Oh, it is just, okay, so BABPUFF babpuff.bsky.social. I guess I could do stuff like this too, and, like, give people, like, a little tour shout out. I don't want to, like, embarrass anybody or whatever. Whoa, I got check on notifications. Yo. It's been a busy day. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. They just released this what is it, like 6 days ago? But they're coming back. Do you want to commission me? You can now on VGen. They got some sketch comms up, like that one right there. Come by my art. Look at that. Like, man, that's good. Like, just the flow, the lines, like the anatomy, this hair. Like, you just want to take that and put it on your shoulder. It's got so much weight. Anyway, well, that. Go on and on and on. Oh man, I'm missing some of these comments, but thanks, Puff, for the comment. If you're talking about me, Halloween stuff, or are you talking about, I don't know if you're talking about me or James, because he does have some Halloween stuff out lately too. But if you're talking about me, thank you, that means a lot. And yeah, man, Jack would be awesome if you could come and see it. I think it's gonna be so fun. It's like one of my dream roles for sure. Like, I've wanted to do it forever. I played his dad in one of their shows. Jeez, 15 years ago. So I was like the Captain Keith character. Actually, I have am I gonna break this? I have the, like, standee of him. Pretty rad. Or the figure, whatever you want to call it. You know, I know what it's called. It's a toy, okay? I'm taking my toys. Where are my toys? I'm a grown man having a child. Okay. What's Lark? What's Lark's dimensions? Height. Following Bad Puff now. Yeah. Yes, let's feel old together, my friend. I know. Yikes, I'm still probably older than you guys. I don't know. But, yeah, I know I feel so 90s. Happy people that I know are born after that even existed. I want to take it and wear it. Wait. I'm not sure where what. But, Lark's Dimensions, yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm not quite sure. I feel like everyone's kind of seemed to have almost kind of grasped what they are, but I feel like they're kind of like a 4.5 foot tall kind of dealio, like, you know, like, oh, now you get to see my body. I don't know, go up to, like, you see my nipples and everything. Yeah, balls. Yeah, up to your chest kind of thing, with the horns maybe a little bit taller, but kind of like, you know, like Santa elf, a little taller, but not like Tolkien elf tall. Like, that's just crazy. But, 6 years of theater appreciation, yeah, man. Oh no, Mrs. Artisan, no! I know, I'm so old. Oh god, it's terrible. I was born in 1983, so you guys can do the math on that. I'm 42, I think. I don't know. It's horrific. Is there music? I think it's just me talking obnoxiously. It is. There, that's a little bit better, maybe. I like that sound. What is that, a handpan? Okay, this, again, like, again, we can keep going on and on and on, but this is just gorgeous. Love it. And yeah, check out their characters. Check out Bat Puff on Blue Sky, and you can check out their VGen and all of that, and they've got some pretty rad stuff. And yeah, their little Raspberry and some other characters are really cool. They do some like animations and things like that too. That's actually, they sort of inspired me to do the Lark turnaround that I did. They did a Raspberry head, and it was really cool. Anyhow, that one is Lark and Raz by Bad Puff. Thanks, Bad Puff. Oh, you guys, you make me feel so old. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Look at this. We did it, James. Now you can get distracted all you want, because we've reached the pinnacle of your part of this. I don't know. No, stick around. Well, you don't have to stick around, but the other art is all awesome too. So if you have time, that'd be great. I don't want to waste anyone's time here, but 94. Oh boy. Oh, you guys are so old. James. Yeah, that's right. This isn't an updated one though. Sorry, James. Actually, another thing, like, maybe we could pop on over to the other James here on the old Blue Sky. Now I'm putting everyone on the spot. Everyone gets to be a part of this. I don't know if I'm gonna see where the other one. Oh yeah, there it is. Oh yeah. So this one's actually the updated version, which was 4 days ago. Sweet. Oh, sorry, James, I'm showing all your posts here. What's happening? Why is this all left centered? But here we go. Can I click on this? Yeah, whoa. All right. Well, I was going to get my face out of there, but there's not much going down in the corner here anyway, so I'll be part of the party up here. Yeah, this is James's awesome idea of like drawing 100 OCs of other people's characters, and that is freaking cool, and I'm kind of jealous because I think that would be something I would love to do, but I'm so scattered and terrible that I would never be able to keep it up, and I'd feel awful. But one of the first few, I think I might have been the fourth or the third, besides I presume this is you, James. It looks exactly like you. So I like that as a spitting image of you if I've ever seen. You're my new dad, old man. Oh, God. No! Yeah, that's okay. I can be your guys' dad. I know, I was thinking maybe I should just change my my name to the Wonder Papa. I got a fur babies, I got the cat, the dog, I got feather babies, I got the bird, I got skin baby on the way, which is gross. Yeah, no, I get it. These ones are like loose to keep your sanity and like kind of draw them, but like they are all great. And that's the other thing is like for such small, like simple drawings of these characters, you've captured all of them. Like I haven't seen some of these OCs, but I've seen some of the other ones, and I like you managed to like capture their I don't know, essence, I guess, but like just the main parts of their outfits and the costumes, and they just all look super iconic, and you can tell everyone apart, and it's just like so amazing. Even these characters where like they could be somewhat similar in a lot of ways because they're a little bit anthro, it's sort of the same like color schemes and things, but like you can clearly tell they're all different characters, and it's super awesome. So even if these are little doodles, man, these are great. And yeah, Lark just killed it, like right in the middle here, just mowing on some cake. I don't know if I can zoom in any more than this, but yeah, it's super great. Just like these little spiky teeth, just shoving it in his hole. His there, I say his, her, there. It's actually there. They're not really. They're technically non-binary. They don't really have any genitalia necessarily that I've thought of. So they can be whatever they want and dress however they want. And that was the whole point of Lark, was that again. I didn't want to make them human. I didn't want to make them any specific race. I wanted them to be something that everyone could kind of relate to, that it's sort of anthro and cute and kind of humanoid, but like it wasn't female or male or of any specific gender or any identity per se. It was sort of like a blank slate character that everyone could sort of play with and have fun with. So I think that's so cool to see everyone's interpretations of it. And yeah, this is perfectly Lark to just be going freaking what was it? Cookie Monster style. Wonder Papa! I don't know about that. It's a little bit ridiculous, but yeah, that's what, I don't know, for some reason, the wife is always called the wife. My wife. Tara has always called me, Papa to the dog and the cat, and then when we got the bird, and now it's like, I guess I'm gonna be Papa. In real life. It's great. It's super great. So I'm sorry that I don't know these other OCs, and I should. And I actually, I guess I should have maybe got permission from all of these people, but I'm sure it's okay. Maybe again I can write that down and share some of that in the descriptions, or later on I can post it in Blue Sky. But yeah, if we can find them, do check them all out, because they're all awesome artists and character creators, and they're all doing their own things, and they're fantastic. Maybe James knows some of them as well. You can drop some or something if you want in the comments, no pressure. But yeah, just so great. Love all these little characters, and do check out the other James. He's got a sneak Pikachu comic. See what I did there? Yeah, I'm real punny. So yeah, he's got a comic available to read on Patreon. You can check out his Patreon right here. How come it says the other, or it says user thing? Is it not just the other James? I might click on it. I'm gonna make this happen. No, it's not. You could probably find him though. Go to the James. Just look up the other James, man. There's no other the other James. Like, you Google that and you're like, whoa, there he is. And they got a YouTube, and they do comedy and characters and music and community. They got a Discord. It's rad, man. Legendary is right. Pika Pika. Actually, it's funny because Pikachu, a little bit of the don't say Pokemon. It's not. It has nothing to do. Was never at all inspired by Pokemon whatsoever. I don't even know what Pokemon is. Never heard of it. Don't know anything about that whatsoever. Where am I going with this? I don't need these, do I? Yes, I need this after. But yeah, no, I don't know anything about Pokemon. But yeah, Lark's voice, again, if they have a voice, would be kind of inspired a little bit by Pikachu, like a mix of like Pikachu and SpongeBob and Vanellope. Oh, dip! Oh, dip! Wait, is this the first one? No, this is the second one? Oh no, I did it backwards. Okay, boom. We're at Mrs. Autism. It's happening. It's happening. We're getting through some people that we know, and it's great. And this is the first ever like comic that basically anyone had ever done of any of my art. And I thought, again, so cool. This was like full super double circle, triple circle thing where it was like the sand or like the cactus geckos were a suggestion from another Blue Sky follower, Necomancer, which again also a YouTuber, like a PNG tuber and a writer and everything. That got some awesome stuff. You can also check them out there on my Discord. Sorry, I jump around with this. I feel like I need to talk with the mouse. Pikachu, but with the deep voice. What is a pocket man? Yeah, the old pocket mans, you know, with the Pokemans there with they throw the orbs and they catch the squirts. What am I talking about? Miss Autism! Gets so distracted with like chat and then like camera and then like Pikachu and then doing stupid voices. Stop with the voices. Okay. This cactus gecko thing was suggested by Necromancer, and it was just like I had asked like creatures in like a desert world or whatever for Blandia to come up with some ideas and like to incorporate people's ideas, and they suggested like a lizard that buries themselves in the sand and at night and has like tends to their cactus gardens or whatever. And I was like, that's so crazy. Sure, that sounds great. Yes, and so like started thinking that we started designing some of those ideas out, and then kind of came up with the idea that like maybe they have like these knobs on their heads or their tails kind of like cactusify and spikeify to turn into like cactuses when they're underground to look like sort of, you know, camouflage distractions, and then they can pop off like a gecko's tail can kind of break off and then they can escape. So Mrs. Artism drew this little guy one time and it was so great, and just little cactus gecko chilling out in under the sand here, just thinking or not speaking. And then this little ghosty, some sort of like sand ghost, it's like for no reason just comes up and scares the crap out of this little gecko, and it breaks the little head, popping off, and then there's digging noises because the gecko climbs under and this pops off, and the ghost's like, what? Whoa, I was just playing around, I'm just ghost. And then or thud, the little cactus head knob falls off and the ghost's like, and then the tail falls off after a couple seconds. It's like thud, and then the zoom in, and I love the zoom in. That's like possibly the best part is just like the zoom in on the ghost's face. I'm just like, what's wrong with this? What's wrong with this guy? And I don't know. I presume this little swirl here means that they've, or this little line here, is this that they're like digging away? Yes! Yes! Oh, that's so smart, with the bone sticking out and then they use it as a club. Oh, that's so smart, because we were going to do a cactus club before, but I didn't think about the fact that it's like their own tail. Brilliant! Oh man, that's going in. Oh wait, where's, like, I'm trying to think where I'm gonna... is it? Oh man, I keep getting so distracted, but this is so cool. Just like finally explore these things. What is this music? I downloaded like just a bunch of random YouTube stuff, and it's just like I thought it was like, yes. It's like, wait, what? That's not what I clicked on. Wow, I'm so sorry, everyone. Oh God. Witness me. Okay. Yeah, this. Anytime. Yeah, this thing. So I had drawn this cactus gecko with like, oh my goodness, computer's slow. I hope it's not super choppy on your guys' end. I don't know. Anyhow, this cactus gecko was kind of an idea. Yeah, like a little bit of both. Where like this tail's like popping off and they're like jumping at you with their little cactus club. I don't know if you can see it very well. Like it's pretty loose, scribbly drawing, but they're kind of like bleh. Their cactus club coming at the back there. But I never thought of the fact that, yeah, like put little, like one of those little bone nubbins that like it's one of their own tails. Like that is just so great. I'm definitely gonna add that in. But this might be similar or possibly the image for the Wonder card that I'm gonna hopefully release. I think one of the first Wonder cards that we'll actually try to release as like an official one will be this, because this is like one of the first creatures that's like a total like collaboration with community, and like how you'd mentioned like the clubs and the head coming off and the like the comic showing how it works, and like the necromancer sort of started describing it in the first place, and like yeah, digging. But yeah, I just think this creature is like one of my favorites because it was kind of a collab and I come up with a little bit of everything, and we got one from Puff coming up right away. But anyhow, let's go back to what I was saying about this artism, and you should check out their awesome art. Actually, there's going to be more. See, I don't know if I should go just in order of artists, probably, so that way not everyone's like, man, my other stuff's like never going to come up. But yeah. Sorry, Mrs. Artism, but I think I'm going to have to do this in the order we got it in, and then this will sort of end on your stuff with the last costume stuff. But I wanted to show. Oh man. All right. Well, I'm losing all my tabs here now. See, this is what I've done. And okay, this whole window can die. This is the one I want. But yeah, check out Mrs. Artism because she does daily draws now. I'm gonna embarrass everybody here. Hopefully it's not embarrassing, because it shouldn't be, because first of all, it's awesome, and second of all, we're all artists out there anyhow trying to show our stuff, so why not? Oh, you just updated your profile pic today too, it looks like. Sweet. Well, this is their blue sky, mrsartism.bsky.social, and they also have a Ko-fi, but that one I'm not positive. Is it still just slash? It is. Ko-fi.com/mrsartism. You got all kinds of stuff in their gallery, and I got some stuff in their blue sky. We got freebies in CT Comics, CT's Crimson Threads. They're like OCs. I won't go too crazy. Sorry, I don't want to like go crazy. I didn't have any permission to really show any of this stuff, but you can check that all out on your own time. But yeah, you can check out ko-fi.com/mrsartism/ what is it, probably commissions, I imagine, and check out their art. They're so kind and so supportive, and thank you so much for everything. This is Artism, all of you, but you've been particularly, I don't know, just very supportive, and that really helps us a lot. There's been quite a few times when this has been incredibly tough for me to keep trying to do with a lot of the things I got going on, so yeah, I don't know, everyone's support and seeing all these art pieces, and the fact that you guys all showed up and stuff really helps. Make it mean something. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about. I do know what I'm talking about, but I don't know how to talk about it. Boom. You guys are great. Thank you. Let's move on. This one's from Gooey Muffin. Should be fairly clear there. This is another Lark piece, which is, again, so awesome. So rad. Like, they have such energy. I love this, like, this background here where they just, like, that sort of anime, like, movement. Like, there's just so much motion, and they're just coming at you with such action and power. Yeah, I know, and I think that's the thing, too, is, like, it's not necessarily ever good to know that anyone else is struggling or on the grind, as you say, but like it is also, it's nice to know that we're not alone in this, I guess, like everyone's kind of got the life, everyone's got the art, and everyone's got their families and their jobs and the internet and the world, which I won't even get into with what's going on with all of that crazy stuff. You too, Mrs. A. That is a cool art of Lark. Yeah, I don't know. This one was, a couple months back. This one was a raffle piece that I won. That I won. That Warped Worlds was selected randomly out of people, and they did a full body of Lark, and I thought it was freaking awesome. Just love this action. Love these little, like, just the little lines and little dots and stuff here. Like, again, that's very sort of something I like to do, is just give them a little bit of, like, I don't know, motion, some energy to the piece, and it just looks great. And again, with the swirlies and stuff, just the fact that, people pay attention to the things that I deliberately designed in the character on purpose. They haven't been missed, and that, again, means a lot that people are resonating with those things, or at least noticing, maybe not resonating, but yeah, all deserve a big hug. I know. I don't know. It's been so great, and it's just so lovely on Blue Sky, and it's just like, I don't know, it's so refreshing because I get to just meet people and see art that appeals to me, and there's, a few posts here and there. You're awful creaky up there, but you probably hear my pigeon cooing too. What was I saying? I don't know. Just gushing about the community, I'm sure, but yeah, there's so many people on there that, that's what I was saying, is that I get to be able to just isolate and see art and talk to the people that are amazing and not see the politics and the crap, and yeah, it's just nice. It's beautiful. But yeah, it is fantastic, and just I love Lark's face. Like, they're just that huge, just crazy, like, energetic grin, and almost sort of like half like manic, sort of almost angry but not, but smiley, like, just, I don't know. I love this one. Too much energy. Gooey Muffin, they do some really great stuff. They always do like raffles and different things like that as well. Again, I guess I didn't really get a lot of permission to show people's actual sites and stuff, so I won't do that, but I will just sort of at least make sure that it is Gooey Muffin. It is. So it is Gooey Muffin. Like this, GOOIE Muffin, MUFFIN .BSKY.social. I think I might have actually wrote it here, but did I not? Yeah, down here. Gooey Muffin .BSKY.social. And they've got some really rad stuff, a lot of cool OCs, and they do a lot of other awesome art. Check it out. Okay. Makes progress. This is fun. Whoa! We've hit another of the legendary chat people, Puff. These dog hairs everywhere. It's gonna be fun for baby. We done it. We got to Puff the Danklord.bsky.social, bringing us a Blandian cactus gecko to life with this never before seen fab fan art. And yeah, this is super awesome. I love that it's got just this curve in the tail and the lighting. It like has so much form and just weight to it. Like the in my sketches, they're all kind of like loose and liney and scribbly and whatever, but this you've given it such form and 3D. Like it just feels like you can pick him up, and I just want to give him a little squeeze and pop his tail off, probably. Not on purpose, but probably freak out. Hides. Yeah, you are now. Yeah, you go hide. No, don't hide. But seriously, this is beautiful, and this for some reason, Puff, I don't know what it is about your art style in particular, but like I feel like it reminds me the most of mine personally. I think like just a lot of the very pencil sketchy like vibes, and again, I hope I'm never pointing out anything or embarrassing anybody, but I think it's got, again, such energy and life, and it just feels very fluid and I don't know, just reminds me of how fluid and energized my life and my art is. No, but no, I like this, the textures you've given here with the scribbly lines and just filling this in. I guess what it is I guess it looks like you draw sort of with pencil as the whole tool or texture or size, whereas like a lot of digital artists and a lot of digital art can be broad and sort of painted in with like big broad strokes, whereas I can tell you're here like with the little scrumbling and the little scribbles and everything, and that's exactly how I draw. Like instead of making my brush bigger and filling in the whole thing, I'll like slowly like fill it in with my hand and with my little drawing strokes. So I think that's why it reminds me so much of my art. But again, hopefully I'm not pointing out too much or embarrassing anybody, but this is so cool. I love this. I've never drawn it in color either, so that was super cool to see it like come to life in color for the first time. I love that like the tail kind of turns into like a cactus color, a little bit like green and camouflage with the like red spikes. So cool. And this green tongue, like bright green tongue, never thought of that, but perfect. It's gonna be so cool. And they tend to their cactus gardens, which give off like a sort of like a peyote, psychedelic, etheria wisp vibe. So that actually works pretty good with this little like purple and green sort of psychedelic tongue, because they're kind of a little out there. I think those cactus geckos, you can get some pretty cool effects from their cactuses. I think it might be even triggered by their saliva. Who knows? But they lick their cactuses. Yay, supporting artists! I know. This is what I want. I want this to be a thing where we can all share and grow and support. And this year, now I'm not gonna assume, but this kind of looked like maybe Lark's feet up here. I thought that was really cool because it was like, oh, doing a little Lark. Oh, that's a little jump. I don't know what. Never saw what that was, but I kind of like it. That was really cool. But yeah, I don't know. Love these eyes. Just a big glow and the shine here, and this little cute kind of smirky grin they got going on. Yeah, a beautiful piece by puffthedanklord.bsky.social. We've got a few more coming up too, so I won't linger too long with this. Puff, I don't know, do you have Ko-fi? Am I wrong? Am I missing that? I'm not sure. But I think, I don't know what else you got going on, but I was sure. I'm sorry, I didn't check all that stuff. It's good enough. Insert dad joke here. Oh yeah. How come it says that on yours? You're not a dad. I don't think. But yes, they do have a Ko-fi. They do have a tip jar. Oh, a little more support artists, just in case. It is Ko-fi.com/ oh, it's not Puff and the Danklord though, it's their name on here on the chat. Puff 1N820. You can find it on their Blue Sky though, if you'd like, because I think we should all try to follow each other, get some eyes on our work. More eyes, that is, because I think we all do. Says who? You get a follow. You get a follow. You get a follow. That was supposed to be like, there's a car under your chair, but it just looked like I was pointing at my butt. Okay, let's move on. This is fun. I'm having fun. You guys having fun? This one, I love this one too. Man, so good. This to me, this is Lark by Star less than Nova greater than Star. This is by Nova, and this is a Lark piece that they did just a little while ago. Again, I think this is a raffle piece, but the oh man, I forgot I was gonna share their. Dang it. I wanted to share their process too, because they shared some process pieces, and I asked them if it was okay if I could share their process, and they said sure. But they shared some process pieces of like the background and how they kind of used specific colors and different things from some of the other references that of Lark, and this just is in such a unique style to me, and it just feels like a storybook. Like it feels like this is an actual like cover, like a real storybook. Like I'm walking into a bookstore chapters, and you're just like, wow, that's like the Warp World's like Lark storybook. It just looks so cute and so beautiful, and like this. I even said down here, can you find the hidden wisps and glyphs and Blandian words? And they took the time to like put in these like Blandian words here, and these little wisp symbols. This one, the wisp for Lumina, which is the light, like wonder type. This is Umbra, the dark. This is Etheria, our like cosmic sort of ether type. This is Fulmina, which is our lightning, electricity type. This is our Aquas, which is water, and this is wait, did I get it wrong? No, and then this is Cryos, which is the ice one. And it's just, again, like the fact that somebody took the time to do the research and kind of like, I don't know, find the lore in the Wayfinder's journal and across like the posts and stuff like that, and to put those things in there just means so much. It's crazy. And like, so these little words here are all in the Blandian alphabet. So this here says, I think, yeah, this is Lark, L-A-R-K. This says Nova, N-O-V-A. This is here too, N-O-V-A. And then I think here as well, N-O-V-A, N-O-V-A coming up. So again, just like so cool that they just wove these things in, and unless you know the lore, it's like they've put Easter eggs in art that, like, I don't know, it's just like so cool to see Easter eggs of something that I deliberately made to do those things, and somebody used them as that, and like it's just fantastic, and it means just amazing. Yeah, this one is incredible, and it does give like, yeah, the rendering, right, like the detail, like I can't zoom in as much as I'd like, but yeah, you guys can kind of see these in the Wayfinder's journal. That's where I'm getting all these if you want to kind of take longer and take a look at them. But like the fur, and like the fur texture is all in here, the tiny little, like they put all this little hair texture and all this little fur, and like this tail with how it like blends from like this furry little fuzz into this beautiful like swirly tuft here, and like these just, again, like just has such a whimsical, like it almost looks like smoke or like hair blending into itself, and it just I love it. Like it just feels like Lark themselves are made of magic and whimsy and wonder, and it's beautiful, these little like sparkles and glittery bits, and like all of these little like sort of lens flares and like wisps of magic, and like I said, I should have showed the process. I'm trying to think where the best spot is that I have any of that stuff saved, but I don't think it's worth me trying to track it down right now, unfortunately. But maybe I can do it another fan art thing, but yeah, basically they just showed the process of how they broke down the background first. Took some of the ideas from some of the other art. There's like you probably all seen it. Anyways, and if you don't, you'll see it. But it's sort of like one of the original splash art pieces that I made is like Lark on a branch from behind, and there's like a bunch of trees. It was sort of my idea of them in their first world of Wildwoods, the forest world, kind of exploring and stuff. Creaky. They have a baby upstairs, and they have like a bassinet or something, whatever it is made out of, like the creakiest material that ever were. Like, and it just, they seem to move it around all over the house, and they can't get mad because it's just a wee baby and whatever, but he's awful creaky. Anyhow, sorry if anyone has to listen to that or listen to me complain about it. But again, it's just so beautiful. Like this, the depth of their mouth, the textures. They got all this like paint splatter and like this. Again, Lark's kind of got some spotty textures to their fur, but they also have like some freckles and some like their paws are almost dirt staining, like kind of dark, and like they just got all of that in there, and like the darkness of how their horns get at the back, and like these bean toes or like bean fingers are just amazing. Like to me, they look like little sweet chocolate chips. They're just with the little furry elbow, like, oh man. Just beautiful. So Nova, it's down here. You should check them out. They've got so many cool things. I think they're also doing another raffle right now as well for hitting some. Where is it? No, I keep opening up too many tabs. Too many tabs on the Nova. It's neon. It's spelled weird with all the different letters. That's a tough one. Nova. It's a cool name, but it's hard to remember because it's not spelled normal. Okay. So, yeah, right now they're doing an art raffle for a profile pic in a chibi art raffle. Again, I won't really maybe shoulder thing, but you should check it out. So they're at neon-nova-arts.bsky.social, but it is spelled quite different. So it's NE0N-0V4-ARTZ. So this is 0, that's a 0, that's a 4, and a Z, dash, dash, dash. But again, I'm so sorry for not putting these on the screen, but I'll try to put them in the description after, people can check it out. And yeah, worlds.bsky.social. Actually, that's not true. That's not true anymore because we've updated it. We've self-verified. I don't know if you know that. I don't know if you care. But that's what we did. Because we've got the website live. It's still not that great because I'm not super good at building a website, so it's a work in progress, and I might change the whole thing. But as you can see here, now we're not at bsky.social. We are at worldswonderverse.com. Whoa! Over here. Why is this jumping around? So, which is weird because now I can't share just the .bsky. I have to share this whole bsky.app/profile/worldswonderverse.com. So now I gotta change all my old bit.ly links and all that stuff because all of that stuff doesn't connect anymore. It goes to a blank thing if you go to worlds.bsky. Anyway, you get it. You don't care. Nobody needs to know, but you get the gist. So now, it's updated everything from the old one to this one, but the old handle no longer exists. Technically, I can change back to it. I guess they save it for me, but if you go to the old one, it is no more. Anyway, but that's really cool. I'm really proud that we've self-verified the website now. Maybe one day we'll get the little blue check mark and will be a real person in the eyes of the internet. But right now, I exist. Or at least I'm not valid, according to Blue Sky. Wow, sorry we're taking so long. If anybody has to go, I hope we're not keeping anyone. We're getting close. We're getting close. Yeah, I use WordPress, but I'm not like super familiar with it, so it's a lot of hit and miss and kind of trial and error, and yeah, like Googling stuff. I know everybody in the world basically is against generative AI. I'm not super happy with the art side of all of that, but I'll be honest that like sometimes when I don't know how to look something up, I will use like Copilot AI, because it's so much easier than just Googling something. Like they will just tell you the exact thing you need to know. Like, how do I change this thing on WordPress? And they'll tell you the exact menu to go into and the exact thing to be able to update. And so, like, you know, it sucks that, you know, AI can be used for some terrible things, but it can be a tool, and sometimes I find that's immensely helpful for stuff like trying to figure out how to build a freaking website from scratch. But, I mean, again, I don't want to get too sidetracked here with what we're doing, but I use WordPress, and so I don't really know what I'm doing, but basically, the guy that I have, he's an old friend. He hosts it for me. I pay him, I think it's $150 a year for the website, and then hosting fees I think are $50. I think it's $200 plus my personal website, which is another whatever, my mattandre.com, which I also built from scratch. But basically, so you get like WordPress, and then you can kind of come in here to your dashboard when you log into your website, and then you kind of have all your menus here on the side, how you can edit your media, add your media, so you can upload spam. But yeah, you can sort of upload all your images, things like that, get your media going, and then you can sort of just add to different pages and stuff like that. So here you have your pages. And again, I might be doing this the hard way, the wrong way, or whatever, right? So I wouldn't see what I'm doing. But like, so basically I have all your pages here, and you can sort of add pages and stuff. Then I'll just go in here with edit in the visual builder. I don't want to screw any of this up, because sometimes I do. Contact can't be that bad to screw up. And so what I'm using, I think, is called Divi Builder, or Divi. So again, I think it's a free sort of builder that, like a plugin builder that works with WordPress, and I find it's just easy because it's a lot of like modules like this thing. So now that we're sort of in this editor, you can kind of go in here and add different sections. You can be like, okay, well, I want to add a regular new section down here that, and then you can choose like whatever format you want. So it's like, okay, I want to add whatever, a full length thing, and then it'll come up with like what kind of modules you want to add. So this, like, to me is just, it takes time for sure, but it's also very intuitive. So like, if I wanted to add an audio track, I just plop that in. So let's just whatever, and like got all these different things. This is a separate like plugin, this Divi or the Sensei suite, that gives me some cool stuff. But so let's go to image, whatever. Click on image, and then you can click on the image here and come from your library and whatever, and you get the gist. And let's put this big picture here, and we're like, oh, this is a picture of Lark, I guess. That we didn't show any actual ones, but boom. Oh, it's an animated GIF of Lark that I made. So then, boom, you add it, and then over here you can go in and you can change where its size, or you can change the background, or you can add more images or text to it, or change the format, blah blah blah. So it takes time, and like everything, you can go in and do everything from like, you know, the different sizing to text, the different, putting links and putting all of it. There's so many things that it's just, I couldn't even begin to try and show now, but maybe we could even do a live stream session where I sort of like do a bit of a build out of a page and we can all kind of play with it or something one day and have fun with it. Anyway, I shouldn't save this, but sure, let's just save it so that now that's on that page, I guess. I don't know. Anyhow, getting distracted. Sorry, everyone. But yeah, man, building a website is challenging, but it can be fun too. Yeah, this heroic music. Sorry, I'm trying to like go back through these comments here. Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like you guys are saying, like for medicine and stuff like that, like what there's tools that it can and should be used for. Like, I think what was really funny was that I don't know exactly verbatim, but somebody had posted online and it was like, I don't want AI to do my drawing and writing for me so that I can do my laundry and dishes. Like, I want AI to do my laundry and dishes for me so I can write and draw. It's like we're using it kind of for the wrong things right now. We need to be using it for medical things where it's like it's so much smarter and better at processing than a human mind can be. We need to use it for, yeah, like menial tasks that we could program it to do our laundry so that I can draw, as opposed to, I don't want it to make art for me. Like, that's the part I like doing. But yeah, no, I think there's definitely aspects that are good about it, but it's tough that it's such a negative thing. Whoa! Wait, did we fully go through Nova? Yeah, I think so. I think we kind of get it. Check out Nova. They're awesome. And now we're moving on. This is such scary music for such a pretty picture. We're back. AI laundry, yes. We're back with some more Mrs. Autism, which is, again, beautiful. This one was, thank you for my Wonder Day for my birthday. And this was so just gorgeous. And again, I thought it was so cute that you put Uncle Grunk in the background here. At the time, I hadn't even really shared him online anywhere. It was just, I think, one picture on Patreon. So it was so cool, again, that you cared enough and took the time to kind of like look at his design and put him in there. I think James, you mentioned, yeah, this is Uncle Grunk with the where he's just got like no eyes and just the eyebrows, just the angry, grumpy uncle kind of thing. But yeah, begrudgingly having a good time in the background with a little like patoot. What are those things called? Just party honkers. So cute is right? And like they're just so pretty. Like they have such a cute, like pretty liveliness. Like they just come alive in your art, Mrs. Artism, and you just like your poses and your anatomy and stuff. Like it just has such a like realism, like and yet still like has a fantastic, I don't know, fantasy vibe to it. I love it. And I'll try not to gush on you guys too much, but the little apron here, so cute, and just like presenting this crazy like Wonder Day cake, all like kind of purposefully like mixed match stacked all like one like weird, and then with the melting, and I just, again, like the little attention to details for like, I just love seeing those things where it's like the thought process that you had was just like, let's make one of the candles like a little bit out, like it went out and it's got a little bit of wax dripping, and it's like, that's perfect. Like that's so Lark to just be like, like it's kind of almost perfect, it's got a little bit messed up. Like it's so great. And like party blowers, okay, well I don't know what I said, party honkers, same thing. But yeah, like I just love that it's sort of like adorably imperfect, and like the WW, like again, so awesome. Like I like wouldn't have thought of that, but so great. And then these little like cactuses and little blossoms here. Our favorite Blandian cacti blossom cake recipe, and actually, there was one thing I actually asked AI about was, hey, you think you can come up with a cactian or a Blandian cacti blossom recipe, and they came up with one, but it sounded weird, so I didn't want to post it. But I might try to make it one day, and if it's good, then I'll be like, yeah, you guys should try this. But I don't want to be like, make this cake, and it's made by a robot. It doesn't know what it's doing. It is the thought that counts. Yeah, right? Genius. I know, WW. That's what I'm saying, is like, I just, like, everybody's putting on all these little, like, secret, like, Easter eggs and little nods and stuff that it just makes the world come alive. And those are the reasons I'm trying to do these things and build these little things and these little stories, and it means a lot that people are noticing. But even, like, just a little, like, one fang, and, like, I love these little freckles that you gave them. Like, they kind of always had a little bit of spots and freckles, but I feel like you gave them a little bit more, especially in that one picture I think I had drawn of them with a feather, and you mentioned it too, and I was like, yeah, they do look kind of cute with some freckles. So I think you and I have both been adding a little bit more freckles to Lark when you draw them, but I think it's super cute. And it's just, again, this eyelash, like, on fleek. Like, I don't know if that's even a thing anymore. Again, I'm dating myself, but, like, that, like, look at that. Like, so sharp. Like, it's almost like liquid eyeliner style. Like, they got some skills, but I think it's just their eyes. Like, I think they're just naturally that beautiful. They woke up like that. Actually, that's a comic I'm working on. Hey, you know what? Let's do a spoiler. No, it's gonna take too long. Can I do it? Where is it? Dink, dink, dink. Dinky, dinky, dink, dink, dink. Yeah. I guess I don't have it here. So I won't do it. Really? Sorry. Think Clip Studio. Oh, but Clip Studio is open. Oh, guys, you're so incredibly patient. Which one is it, though? Do we know? Are we gonna spoil stuff? Is there gonna be boobies on here? I haven't drawn boobies in a while, I don't think. No! This is from our last live stream. Oh my gosh, what a disaster. We have fun. We have fun. Hang on, it should be... I make everything so complicated by never knowing what I'm doing before I do this. This is the joy of live streams, people. This is live. What's happening? Okay, well, never mind. It's taking too long. We'll move on. Basically, I was talking about Lark's eyes and how they wake up like that. But I'm working on a comic, finally, trying to get some story stuff moving a little bit here. Where they wake up and go to the market, where they're gonna get a new outfit. But yeah, they wake up and they're just like, blink! And they're just like immediately beautiful and ready for the day. And I'll show you later. Okay, anyway, this is awesome. And we've already said where Mrs. Artism, you can find them. But if you're just tuning in, that's Mrs. Artism, all one word, .bsky.social. Or you can do Mrs. Artism, all one word, or sorry, Ko-fi, ko-fi.com/Mrs. Artism. Check out the awesome stuff, but this is so cute. And this is actually paper, right? Like, yeah, I can see right up here, sneaky, this little corner looks like it's paper, it's scanned, right? You drew this by hand with colored pencils? This is beautiful. Again, like, the fact that this is an actual living drawing in your world, in the real world. You guys! That Jimkin. Yeah, well, I don't know what happened with that. It was just a blob, and then it ended up that way. Poor little guy. Then somebody suggested chimkin seeds. for that was Iskar, another cool art friend and musician, an all-around creator. And I thought maybe that could be funny in Wildwoods, where you just like plant the chimkin seeds and then you can like pluck them out, bakook, and then they like maybe in a weird futuristic dystopian world they just grow them in pots. Creepy. Oh, and then there was this terrible, terrifying carnivorous chimkin. I don't know, rabies and robo chimkin. It's just a disaster. Okay, I don't know why. Thanks for sticking around, you guys. Thanks so much. Oh, here we go. This is what I was trying to do earlier. Manage works. Do spoilers. This is a sneak peek. It's a sneak peek. It doesn't work that way. Sneak peek at my.
Pika, 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 pika.
Wow, a lark bum. It's like I was working on I'm not really great at knowing how to break down comics very well at the beginning, so I just like start with sketches and then I'll put them into panels later. But they were gonna have like this sleeping eyes here, and then like a Z, like sleeping, and then ba coo 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 coo, and all the chimkins wake them up, and they have like crusty like bloodshot eyes, like oh god, good day, and then they rub their eyes with their little hands, and then it's like blink blink. And their eyes are all like so pretty, it's so clean, and their eyelashes are all great, and everything's fine. And then they like open up their window to the good morning Blandia, what adventures we get to today, blah blah blah. Don't forget to consider all your wares and stuff. Let's see, what should we wear to the world today? And then these are all books, like books that Lark has, like how to make friends, how to not be lonely, how to live on a farm all alone with your uncle, and cake. And then this was one I drew earlier with this weird connection to it, where it's like Lark finds their filthy cron sack, he puts on their cron sack, blah, bland, and then Uncle Grunt calls them to go to the market, coming, something like that, you know, shiny bum. You get the picture. And then they get a new outfit, which we'll show you in a few seconds. It has something to do with Mrs. Art. Wow, I got some things. Colored pencil. Oh, it's so good. Rabies. Like the chimkin in Skyrim, but instead of the citizens attacking, if you attack the chimkin, docile until you attack it. Yes, basically, especially in Blandia, they're pretty dumb and docile, but their moves are bonk and scratch. Usually, again, nothing to do with anything related to anything that starts with a P. Anyway, their moves are bonk and scratch, and but then they are present in all worlds. Lark will finally discover. So there'll be like all kinds of different variants of chimkin. So that's why we had that robo chimkin one world, and the carnivorous chimkin maybe it'll be in like a jungle world, or it'll be all warped with woos. That's why it's got all these spikes and extra eyeballs and stuff. And then there's chimkin eggs, which will be spliced and dispersed into the various worlds and different realms across the Wonderverse, so you get to collect them. You know, that whole chestnut. These are chimkin food, nenes and cron. Yeah, I think Mrs. Artism you'd mentioned, I think I just saw the comment earlier this morning and I didn't get a chance to reply. Did you just notice that chimkins were chickens and chimpanzees mixed together? Was the point? I don't know, I didn't see the whole comment. But yeah, there's a cross between a chicken and a chimpanzee. Kind of almost like a potato. They look ridiculous. But so they eat nenes and cron, which is like corn and mini bananas, which, you know, a chicken and a chimpanzee put together should, I guess. Anyway, and this was a zoom in of their feathers, which is like tiny little tight feathers like a penguin. Anyways. Yes, do share any resources on comics or any of that stuff. I'd love to know how to do it. I mean, done a fair amount of comics and stuff, but never completed anything, and I second guess myself, as always, with all of this. So it's one thing I think I'm actually really going to try to do is just shift it a little bit more to doing it not as much as like a community thing, because I think the community aspect will come and grow a little bit as I go with the story, but I've been kind of almost stalling on like this arbitrary starting point with a story and an animation, or Lark has to start in Blandia and has to get to these points, and like I'll design the worlds then, but it's like I'm gonna switch it a little bit and just kind of start a little bit more general world building and teasing all the different worlds and different visions and different things from different worlds to kind of get everybody interested and see what we can kind of develop, and then we'll sort of maybe launch a little bit more into the plot and story, but we're still going to kind of focus on Lark in their world. Wow! Moving on. Less ranting, more art. Alright, this one's from Puff as well. Puff and then 820 or the puffthedanklord.bsky.social. And this one again, super cute. Just a loose little doodle and so awesome. Just Lark hiding behind a little cloud. I think they said Larkin in the shadows. Yes! So great. Larkin in the shadows. Love it. So that is the title of this piece. And again, I don't think they knew this at the time, but it's so perfect because Lark loves to play in like the dust and in the shadows with these dust bunnies that are part of the world's Wonderverse in Blandia, and that again sort of the beginning of the story where they're going to get kind of distracted playing with dust bunnies and discover wonder cards in the attic, which I'm working on as well. That's why we're trying to sort of come up with some attic bits and some different ideas for how we can populate some of the background and some items that maybe we'll discover up there. I'm trying to find a dust bunny, but I don't. They're basically just look like that, like a tuft of whatever. They can't be that far. Oh well, again. Don't get too distracted. You're trying to find stuff, I guess. Really? Really? That seems unlikely. Anyways. Likes to play with little dust bunnies, and oh, there's one. It's not a very good picture. And I just think this is so cute and so perfect because this is exactly Lark. It's just exactly them to hide behind like a bunch of like dirty fluff in the attic or whatever. Like Larkin in the shadows. They love it. Where am I going here? Why, when I click on the thing I want to click on, it clicks on something different? Yeah, this. Again, like not the greatest picture. These are some old clips of stuff, but this little guy down here is a dust bunny. If I can zoom in at all, but so they're just kind of like ridiculous little tufts of dust, and they multiply at crazy rates, and they can poof in and out of existence. So they telepoof, which is one of their abilities for the cards. Which, and the ability is you can move the card back and forth from your hand, kind of thing, to avoid damage. So, telepoof. Anyhow, wait, no, I'm moving the wrong things now. Oh, we're back. We're going backwards. Did I not click on this? Click. Click. There we go. Alright. Well, we're almost done with all of this. Sorry it's taking so long. I didn't think it was going to take so damn long, but I got so distracted and ranting and gushing in the middle of the night. I just stared at your soul, motionless and blinking. Yes. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I think the Dust Bunnies thing is just going to be super cute, and you can just, like, play with them, and they're going to be, again, like another one of those that might be in a lot of worlds. Those and spinids as well, which are like spiders. they'll be in basically all worlds, like spiders, and there'll be variants of them, of course, like spiders and pipistrello, which are the little bat characters, little bat creatures, wild things. But yeah, I think this is just super cute with the little dust and the little cloud or little puff you got going on your Larkin in the shadows. Beautiful. Ah, yeah, this is more from Puff. These were some pre sketches, some design sketches for our DILYS Draw Lark. No, DLIYS Draw Lark in Your Style challenge. Or not challenge, I guess, quest, right? I don't want it to be a challenge, and I don't want it to be a contest. It was just for fun, and if anybody would like to draw some new outfits or some new ideas for Lark that we could try and incorporate into the story as we move forward with Blandia, and when they go to the market, we're going to unlock some funded wonders where people can kind of donate towards unlocking them, either narratively or in real life. So you could say, like, fun to unlock Lark's backpack, which is probably going to be one of them, which would be pretty cool. So we can use these sort of as a little bit of a rough reference, and then maybe I'll sort of design it out a little bit more, but I love this backpack idea. And then design this little cool sort of coat with almost like a little like loincloth area. It's pretty cool. A little front part, and then this little like shorts and sort of patched up t-shirt combo, or maybe this is still a bit of the cron sack underneath, or the altered or something, but like love this little like ripped and the little patched pocket in the shorts. So they're on an adventure, so these will be some possible cool funded wonders and stuff later. I think I had mentioned to Mrs. Artism in a DM, but like the goal eventually would be that if people submitted a cool design that we have, and we add it to like as a funded wonder, that the audience and people could vote and sort of donate to unlock it in the story if they wanted to. And they were like, oh man, this Puff backpack is so cool, I want Lark to wear that in the story for a while, and it'll unlock a wonder card for a backpack that gives you a certain ability or something like that. So like people can donate and unlock that, either whenever, say it's $10, you can either donate and unlock it outright, or you can donate $1 and 10 people can donate $1, and then it becomes unlocked and then Lark wears it, kind of thing. And the goal would be, if in the future, right now it's sort of like kind of a little more loosey-goosey, and I'm trying to figure out how to make it work, but the goal would be, if other people submitted ideas that actually made it into the lore, we could split the funds. So if somebody donated, say it was $10, I'd get half of it for the creation of all of this and making the thing, and the creator will get $5 or whatever the percentage is. Maybe we can make it a little bit heavier on the creator side, but basically everybody would sort of like benefit from funders and funded wonders, and everyone could kind of unlock stuff, and then artists would actually get paid for their work sort of through Warp Worlds as well. Don't know how that would all work, so we're gonna see how that all works. It's a little dust bunny in a box. That's so cute. But yeah, so I don't know, I think we're getting to the point where we're really getting to some of the core stuff that I really want to do with Warp Worlds, which is like interactive stories and having the audience sort of vote and how things move forward, and be able to participate and input and build this universe and cards and stuff together. So I think this is really cool. This is really great to see some submissions from you, Puff, and also Mrs. Artisan coming up. These might be near the end. Oh, this one's another one from Puff as well. This was like their official submission. So Lark got their little backpack, and they're on a mission here. I think they said Lark's on a mission, and you can see this little heart, and they're a little happy, and their little like buck fang here, which is great. And I really like this little like wisp, just this tiny little like sideburn wisp they got going on. Super cute. And I don't know like what it is, but the way you drew their face and their lip, like this sticking out thing, like it's kind of like, it's got so much, I don't know, like again, volume, form, and it just like, it's so cartoony and so cheesy, and I love it. And again, this just, something about it reminds me of my own style. Like it just really does look like, if I were to find this, I should mark it. Good thing you signed it, because I don't want to find this in 10 years and be like, did I draw that? That's not gonna happen, because I'm gonna know it's yours all the time. But yeah, it does really look like my style a little bit to me, and it's just really funny. But I just love this like action pose. They got a very like, it's again, it's got that like retro like heroic. Um, it's like that Cuphead kind of vibe. I don't know what it is, like that sort of old school cartoon thing, and that's exactly what I want for Lark, is that sort of happy-go-lucky, adventurous, like nothing can stop them against the world, but so happy about it kind of look. And like they're gonna have different emotions and experience things, but their base vibe is this definitely you captured that sort of on a mission, adventurous, happy-go-lucky, like everything, like oh they're always just shouting out hearts and whistling and stomping through the grass. Like love these little grass textures here, and again it's like almost this color almost gives it like a fog, like they're like it doesn't even necessarily look like there isn't like a background. It looks like they are in like a foggy forest or grassland, and they're like venturing into like a complete mystery. And I think that's so cool because that is exactly, again, it's the perfect vibe for them wandering into the Wonderverse. And yeah, I think it's beautiful. Love this thing. The colors are so great. I love the purples and stuff you've got in here. I love purple. Purple's one of my favorite colors, purple and black for sure. So you can probably see a lot of that in my art. So again, maybe that's why it reminds me of it, but I like that you put these purples into the ears and the horns and the tail and the little beans. But yeah, super great. Thank you. Again, this is an awesome submission, and I think, like I said, we'll probably try to make some backpack as one of their next widgets or funders that we can kind of unlock and stuff later. Yeah, backpack. It is so cute. No, you don't need to spend more time on it. And this is great. I mean, again, you're always welcome to spend as much time on any of these as you like. I'd love to see anyone's renditions and stuff, but also seriously, any like loose sketch, any doodle. Like I know, like this Larkin in the Shadows is like just it's probably pretty simple to you, but like to me, it told so much story to me and brought so much to life. So I mean, like. Everyone's always welcome to sketch and doodle. Obviously, no pressure or obligation ever, but if anyone's ever inspired by anything by Warp Worlds, I'd love to see it. And it doesn't matter how much time or how rough or whatever. Like I just think it's so cool to see them live on in somebody else's imagination. The fact that there's actual people out there drawing Lark, and again, Lark is I guess our said purpose was to hopefully be something that could. Resonate with a lot of different people, and so far it seems like a lot of people seem to enjoy them, and it's cool to see them in other people's styles and how well that translates, because I felt like if I did it too complicated of a character or too specific of a character in any genre or whatever, it might be a little bit harder for certain artists. Like if they're more into fantasy, they're not going to want to draw it if it's a little more sci-fi, or vice versa. But I tried to make them this sort of blank slate, and it's so great to see everyone's interpretations and take it where they do. So, thank you. Yeah, no, it definitely gave a happy-go-lucky vibe. Oh, we're almost nearing the end here. I think this is one of the last few. We're in the last section. Oh, we're getting to the Mrs. Artism stuff. This is where, like, this is crazy. Some of these designs that Mrs. Artism came up with for this DLIYS. And this is one of the reference sheets that they shared and put my like super sketchy, like sloppy, like all this like rough sketches and colors like mashed in here, and then they're like beautiful, like clean Lark silhouette with this like super clean lines, and like their face is just so beautiful. And like I love this like half moon shape kind of got here going on, and like I think I sort of mentioned that to you too, like I almost incorporating that a little bit more into some of the ones I've been drawing lately, because it just naturally gives them that smile, like it's built into their shape, their design. Oh. Calling her out. Yeah, a little bit, eh? That'd be so cool, man, to ever see like a cosplay of Lark, like a fursuit. That would be freaking amazing. I would die. But just again, like the structure and the body shape here, it's beautiful. It just looks, you brought them again to life. Like they just have a real anatomy. Like sometimes you could see like my anatomy is a little bit deliberately loosey-goosey, but like it's a lot of swirlies and a lot of just like, sure, this is an arm, but like this brings Lark to life in so many ways. Like they just feel like a real being, a real character, like a real creature. Like the claws coming out of the fingers here look so realistic, and their face, like I think I mentioned too, is like it just I don't know what it is, but like it feels like so many different things that it doesn't all look like any one thing. Like it looks kind of like a meerkat, but kind of like a cat, but kind of like a dog, but kind of like a bunny, and like it's just like an otter. Like it's all like you've somehow put every cute mammal into Lark's face, and I think that again is great. That is sort of what I was just saying. Like I wanted it to be this generic, interpreted as you want character, and is beautiful to see, and just so pretty and so cute. And I love the freckles and everything. I know the hands are so good, right? Like I just want to reach out and just grab a hold. Anyhow, this isn't even the good stuff yet, but so this is the silhouette they started with, just with a base, and then use some references of some of the sloppy sketch characters that I've been conceptualizing. So this one on the left was just a random character I drew one morning, and then I asked people to come up with a name, and I believe it was Richard Pringle, I think, who came up with the name on I think it was Blue Sky, but it might have actually been on Patreon. Yeah, I think it might have been Patreon. And they came up with Uncle Herb, and I thought that was super funny because they were smoking an herbal cigarette, and they're one of Mira, the Meadow Mender's husbands. Well, they're her husband, but she has multiple husbands, and they're all kind of polyamorous, and they have their medicinal and flower shop, and Herb runs the the Whispering Kettle, like a gossip tea shop, and anyhow, Herb. Anyway, I just thought it was super cute that you took all these little references, and I guess like I sort of also said, I don't think I even noticed that some of these things that I'm putting in are being picked up by other people. I don't know how to say it, but like I didn't necessarily, like, I guess it's just my art style or just the influences that are in my head and stuff, but like stripes and stuff, I didn't really think about the fact that like I draw a lot of stripes. Like she's got striped pants, like this cactina, she's like a sort of cactus being, he's got striped pants, he's got striped pants, floral shirt, like pink and sort of lavenders, and like I guess it's sort of in my head subconsciously or semi-consciously if these are sort of like the colors and the style that I'm going for with Blandia, the kind of cozy farm fantasy vibe, and with the patches and like and the overalls and stuff like that, kind of like I don't know. And I just think the fact that you've interpreted so many of these sloppy designs and been able to actually get something out of them is again amazing. And so M came up with some of these designs, and they're just gorgeous. I'm actually terrible with knowing the fashion names of some of these. This is a button-down dress shirt with a vest like Uncle Grunk's, I think, with pockets that they possibly added on. Am I getting it right? Button-down dress shirt with a vest. But again, just gorgeous, and I think it's super. Oh no! What am I doing? Super cute, and again, like the fact that Mrs. Artisan took like colors and like actually swatched them from like Uncle Grunk's vest and some of these colors and things like that to put them, the yellows and the greens, and put them into this design. Because like when I first saw it, it was so bizarre because it was like clearly not my art, but something like resonated, like it was. I say that so much, I don't know what other word to use, but that's the word I think means the most. Like it resonated, connected, it meant something. It was like it hit a vibe where it was like, that feels so Blandian and so me and so Warped Worlds. And then it's like when you explained your process a little bit to me, and it was like you actually took like the colors and some of the designs, and again, like so cool. It means so much that you No, don't apologize for the essay. I loved it. I loved hearing like all the process and all the ideas. Again, like I was saying, the fact that these things even at all or remotely live on in anyone's imagination for even a moment means so much. But like that you would take the time to plan these things and think of these things and give it thought and character and yeah, I don't know. It means a lot. So don't ever apologize for any of it. From a sketch to an essay, I'm all for it. And even your own OCs and Crimson Threads, I love hearing about it, the Seeker stuff. I want to try and do some Seeker stuff somehow, but I don't want to, like, steal your thing, but try to, like, a wink crossover somehow. Oh, the music. Yeah, the music is, like, honestly just from YouTube's, like, the free YouTube library, because I had used, like, I was using Lo-Fi Girl for a lot of live streams before, and then they said it was free to use, and then all of a sudden I was getting these copyright things on all my previous streams all of a sudden. So they weren't strikes, but they were like warnings or whatever, and I don't know if that's not much better, but so I switched to just free YouTube music because I know that they say that it's for YouTube, so I was like, what else? Can't get me in trouble if you tell me this is what I'm supposed to use. So I just went through and I looked up like instrumental fantasy, instrumental, I don't know, chill, and then just sort of some of the artists I happen to like a lot of their stuff, so I just like downloaded a big chunk of their things and threw it. So it's just a random playlist that I put on a media player that's probably got, I don't know, 30, 40 just random sort of fantasy-like songs, but yeah, and I don't know, again, I don't know how loud it is. If it's way too loud, I do test these things, but then some music gets louder. So, we might do this whole, like, is this going to create am I going to create a rift in the space-time continuum by doing this? This is Streamlabs, so I can see you guys talking here on the chat. And this is on my second monitor on the left on my laptop. So I'm playing music just through a media player on my desktop. And then so I've got it set here for my desktop audio is set to that media player. So you can go in and change these settings or whatever, but so I can mute it, or I can put it back on. I can adjust the volume if I want here. So I do have it playing a little bit out of my speakers in my room, but I try not to play it too loud because I want to hear it, but I don't want to wear headphones. But if it's too loud, then it'll create that reverb effect where it's picking up the music on my mic and then playing the music through the speaker and it sounds doubled. So I try not to play too loud, so if it ever is like that, please let me know. I'm open to all kinds of feedback as to how to make this better because I'm pretty new to this too. But basically, so yeah, I have it set up here and then I adjust the settings here, and then same with this, my mic, I've got just a little mic on here plugged into an audio interface that runs through that I connected to this, so same thing, I can mute it. I don't know if I did that right, because I was actually just being quiet in between anyways. But yeah, then you can add all your other stuff and you can like make sources. So I've got like my little video here and I can move my head, or I can turn that off and be like, boop. But I'm sure you know probably most of this because you also stream, so I don't know why I'm really showing you too much, or what I'm really showing you. But basically, anyway, I have it in a playlist on the side, playing on my computer, and then I just play it with a mixer here, a little bit quieter than my microphone, hopefully. Wait, I moved the wrong thing. Okay, we're almost done, people, and then I'll let you all go. You can all go. You don't have to. You don't have to say, but hey, thanks so much for staying this long. That means a lot. Alright, we're so close. I don't know, I've seen you again, man, like, I know this is gonna sound like cliche or corny, but I don't think you guys understand how much I look up to all y'all. just so much. Like seeing all your like your videos and your like comedy stuff and your voices and things, and knowing that you're streaming and you're you're monetized and all of that, like that is crazy. Like that you're leaps and bounds ahead of me, but again, I guess like that's sort of how it is we're all in this together, and we're all sort of feeling our own struggles, and I don't know. I think we all probably feel like somebody else knows more than we do. We don't, but yeah, man. I don't know. I'm just kind of learning too, and just kind of figuring out, and that's why I haven't streamed in 5 months or something, because the last stream I did was so choppy, and I didn't realize it until after. So if this is happening, I hope not. But I didn't realize it until I watched it after, and it was basically unwatchable, and it basically like it broke my heart, and I was so upset that I just stopped streaming again, because I was like, oh, I can't do it with the internet and blah 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 blah. Somebody tipped me on that stream, and I felt so guilty because the stream was so bad, and I was like so embarrassed, so I didn't do it for so long. But anyway, I got it back. We're back. And that's why I forced myself to do it 3 times this week, because I was like, no, let's do it, because I do have fun. I do have fun doing it, and then I get scared doing it again. But anyhow, ranting. But yeah, man. We should do like a collab. I know we're kind of half talking about that, and then we get scattered and stuff, but we can maybe do like a collaboration, do like a live stream, or do like some sort of like draw off or something. Maybe I thought it'd be cool if we could do like I draw something and then send it to you, and then you draw, like you add something onto it, and then we send it to somebody else and they add onto it, and kind of do like this live stream, like collaborative giant art piece or something weird maybe. I don't know. Anyway, we're almost there. We're almost there. I thought this was going to be like, oh, I'll just take like 15 minutes and do a little quick thing, and it's like almost 2 hours in. Okay, why is this not... Hi. Hi, Tara Simrastar. That's my wife, and by Simrastar she means Andre. You go into your YouTube settings and you change your name. Alright, it's all good. Thanks for tuning in. Hi, I love you. Almost done. Now I'll come out and make an egg or something. Yeah, exactly. Pass it around the canvas. Yeah, because I mean, with the things are so fast nowadays, we could easily do some sort of like cool internet thing where we're just like, and then whatever who's hosting, we can switch back and forth, or we can just like stall or do something, and then somebody can pop it up and be like, whoa, this is what Puff added. Whoa, this is what James added. Whoa, wait, I didn't really get back. Wait. Yo, dude! Man! Thank you. Thank you immensely, the other James. That's unnecessary, but greatly appreciated. Guys, do that. Okay, now I'm extra nervous. Alright. Thank you. It's okay, Tara, I'll help you. No pressure. I don't mind your other last name. The wife! Oh god. Oh, thank you. Yeah, no, Tara's legendary. She's fantastic. I have to let her know that I'm live streaming so she doesn't come in here naked. This is another one by Mrs. Artism. This is overalls. Wait, am I saying it right? No. Overalls. Yeah, these are overalls, and the other ones. What's the difference in overalls and the one with the straps? Yeah, overalls. With a belt and pouches. I know clothes. I wear sweatpants and t-shirts. And costumes. So. I know. Tara, stealing my thunder. So full. What did you eat? I'm gonna guess. Oh, black bean croquettes. Leftover black bean croquettes and salsa. That's my guess. that she made last night, which are delicious. Don't be jelly. You can be jelly. Too bad. You don't get none. Again, let's keep going here. We're so close. All right. This awesome design, overalls with a belt and pouches by Mrs. Artism as well. And the fact that you put in all these different designs is so crazy. And again, they just look so good. Like these folds, like as much as they're like just super loose, sketchy lines, like it just looks perfect. Like it looks real. Like it looks like a dang, it's got weight, you know, like you can see this here, like it's got like a, like I don't know if it's quite like denim or if it's got like, but it's definitely got like that material, that overall weight to it, and it's just so good, so good, love it. And this one, like I was saying to Mrs. Artism, I think might actually make a really cool design for if Lark goes to one of our worlds called Victorious, which is like a Victorian steampunk world. And so they might be able to wear this and do some tinkering on some steam golems and stuff like that, which would be really cool. I know, right? They're great overalls. So good. And again, Mrs. A took like swatches from some of these colors and stuff, like from Grunk's pants and things to get the overall color. So I was like, when I saw it, I was like, what? Why does it look so perfect? And it's like, because it's like taken from the literal like concept art and world, and it's just so cool. The little lavender shirt, another one, the little cute lavender shirt with some little like overalls. Wait, these are dungarees. Say it right? Is that what you call this? Jean dungarees. It's like a game, like I'm on my own game show. I'm so happy. Jean dungarees and tool belt, the little tools and stuff. Again, this would be really cute and perfect for like working on some stuff, working on the farm, working on some gear, or working on some steam golems or something like that in another world. Cashew cheese and croquettes. You're not distracting. Hello, Lemon. I love you all. Logging on. Out. Okay, love you. Bye. Excuse me. Wait, what? All the lines are made on paper, even the base, and I used a light table to scribble out the clothing designs over the base. These are paper? And then you... Oh, I see what you're saying. And then you colored them in online. Oh. So these are all hand drawn too? Crazy. Like that, you drew these with just pen and ink? Man, no wonder they have such life. And even this, like I didn't even notice until I just turned back here. But like this little like rip on the shoulder, like so perfect. Just unnecessary detail, but like little bit of skin showing through there, so great. But like that's crazy that these are all drawn on a light table. I didn't know that. That's why it makes so much more sense. It does have like a very pencil grainy texture in their face, and I guess like I try to get that in my digital stuff, but like this still does look, it's got that, just want to touch it. Clip Studio, yeah, that's what I use for almost all my stuff, but like it is so clever. That is super cool. Another one. We got some a lavender floral shirt like Uncle Grunk's, and some dungarees like with the strap down, I guess. Is that what it is? Brown dungarees? Casual brown dungaree. And again, love like the patches and stuff, just very Blandian, very like utilitarian, and kind of like, yeah, they would like to be as practical and saves a lot of save a lot of money, as much. They're thrifty down in Blandia. Okay, so this might actually be Uncle Grunk's old shirt or something. I think that'd be cool. That like got passed down. It's probably got some sweaty pits, but just so good. Like the energy in these lines, like this is like, how do you look at that? Man, beautiful. I just want to try and find a way to incorporate all these if we can, but art can only have so many outfits at once. And this one of the final ones, and I think this one is going to be their next outfit because it's so darn cute. With the floral shirt and this little dungaree dress with the patches, the patched on pockets here sewn on, and this pocket here, and like this extra like button that like I guess this one broke off or whatever on a little cactus picking adventure or something. And they got another little button or brooch here, little like sort of flowery sun shape. Oh, but like so cute, so perfect for the farm, and like perfect for like a little adventure. And then they got more pockets. They need pockets to keep their little wares and widgets in, so that's actually brilliant, and I think that's perfect. I was thinking about the pockets and how we can add them after maybe, but yeah, I think this is going to be Lark's next outfit that they're going to get at the market. Zootopia. Oh yeah. Yeah, I guess. Never thought of that. I know, Chef's Kiss. Zootopia. I haven't seen that very much. I think I've seen the first one, and I've only watched it once, I think, but check it out again. But this is just so cool, so cute. And then they like stepped it up another notch. Boom! With like the brown boots and gloves and the basket. Adorable! Oh my gosh. Like, and again, these just look like such like soft, sort of almost like mucklucky, like little, I don't know, like perfect little Blandian farm boots, and the little soft gloves and the little basket for picking their cacti blossoms. So perfect. So again, this outfit I think is going to be something that Lark is going to switch to pretty soon, narratively and in sort of concept art and stuff moving forward. And we'll try to give you credit as much as possible wherever I can, Mrs. Artisan. And but yeah, this is just gorgeous and I love it. So Lark's going to get this outfit pretty soon from the market. I know. Cooked is right. Chef's Kiss cooked. Put Mrs. A back in the oven. No, wait. Take her out of the oven. Because she's cooked. She's based. She's, what else do kids say? I don't know. Okay. This is, I think we're near the end, which is great. This is kind of like good pirate ending. Dun 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 dun. What I was going to do here was, oh, sorry, Mrs. A. I was going to show sort of one more like dun 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 sneak peek preview. I think I showed it maybe on Discord or I put it on Patreon. Oh! Nope. That's not what I meant. Oh, see, this is a little test I was trying to do of some animated sequences that maybe we could do, like some animated comic kind of idea, where some panels are animated and other ones aren't. Anyway, that wasn't what I was going to show you, but I accidentally clicked on it. Oh, so many things. Bing! So this is the Lark with, mind the way now, with their new dungaree dress. Oh! So this is my drawing, but with Mrs. Artisan's dress design here, and Lark doing like the double W. And sort of that anime, ching! You've unlocked dungaree dress. Lark got dungaree dress. Ah! So I'm gonna finish this guy up. The goal was maybe to work on this on the stream today, but I've taken over an hour already just doing the other thing. 2 hours doing the other thing, so I think we'll probably call it here, but maybe we'll do this. Maybe we'll do this on Sunday. We're back on Sunday. We'll be back on Sunday. Q with a capital C. Oh, what? Ligma Sigma. Did they say that? Yes, Ligma Sigma. I heard it. Like, it's like meme culture now. Like, people are being rude as something that's fun, which I think is not something I really like to get behind. Like, I guess people like tell other people to shut up now as like a joke, and it's like, is that fun? Is that funny? Can we not just be nice? Let's just be nice to everybody, please. This world is going backwards. What are we doing? Don't get me started. Oh my god, don't get me started. But, okay. I think let's do a little quick recap, and I think we'll call it. But thank you, first of all, so much for tuning in. Mrs. Artism, Puff, the other James, Tara, Andre, aka Simmer Star. Yeah, nice, funny. Oh, thanks. It is very shades. No, it is what it is. Sometimes I think my art can be shades. Sometimes I don't, but I think that's part of being an artist. And I think, like I've sort of said a million times, a big part of Warp Worlds is to encourage myself to get over myself and to push past fears of getting my art out there and myself, my face, this beastly face, all that, my personality. I know I'm probably a little hard to handle for some people, and that's fine, I guess. But it's super great to be sharing art and community and chatting with you guys and seeing all these things. And I want to start doing more OC art of other people's OCs. So the point of actually today was, after this, but now we took so long, was I was going to maybe draw some OCs of other people's art. So maybe we'll do that next Friday as like a fan art Friday, where I start to draw some other people's cool stuff, and then we can have like a full circle cool stuff drawing fun time. Gotta go. Thanks for being here, James. Thank you so much for staying. And yes, thank you so much, Mrs. Artism. Love you all so much. Gotta feed the puppies. Thank you, guys. All right. See you if you want to come on another one. We're doing Sunday, 11 a.m. Some serene sketching. It'll be fun. I'm just going to be cozy and have a coffee, and we'd love to see you there. Come and draw. And maybe if you post it online, we could share it on the live stream. Live. Cool. Love you guys so much. Thank you. Peace out. Bye.